Alright guys, welcome back. So today I've got a rather large log over here. It's a hackberry log, and the base of it is kind of pretty well furrowed, so I think it's going to have a lot of character in it, and it's something that I think I want to make like a coffee tabletop out of, you know, just a cookie. And so what we're going to do, we're going to touch up the chainsaw chain today. That way it'll cut real nice, and we'll go over there and cut that. So let's get this saw touched up a little bit here. My gloves, there they are. I knew I brought my gloves out here somewhere. Little tip for you guys, always fill up your bar oil before your gas. You never know, you might get sidetracked by something and forget, you know, you might fill up your gas and then come back and forget to put bar oil in. So it's always better to fill up your bar oil first, then your gas. Try to keep as much of sawdust off there as you can. It's a pain to have to clean it out whenever it gets gunked up in there. Anyway, now we got the chain touched up again, and I think we'll go ahead and get another one cut out of this, maybe two more. So here we go. Look at that. That's awesome right there, guys. Got some nice spalting in it. I think we can get a few more. There's no reason to mill that up into lumber. That'll make some really nice cookie, live edge cookies, whatever you want to call them, for like end tables. I think they'll probably bring more money than what this would if it was cut up into lumber. Of course, I'm gonna cut up a large portion of this right here into lumber, but I'm kind of thinking we may not even go past. We'll cut our cookies out probably up to about right here where this knot is, and that's probably about it. I got all this, what is that, poison ivy or poison oak or whatever is all over this tree, so that's always nice. Love getting that stuff on me. Makes me itch a little bit. Nothing too bad. Just try not to get it in my eyes. Oh, you can kind of see what kind of bug is that? It's weird. You can see like you got some moldy looking stuff growing right there, and that's where all this spalting is coming from. This I guess this tree was dead or dying or whatever, and spalting like while it was still standing, because it was cut down and literally the next day I hauled it off. So I don't know, that's it wasn't sitting on the ground very long, and it's only been sitting here at my house for about a month, maybe 2. I'm not real good at keeping track of time like that, but it's been here for probably, that's been about a month. So yeah, I think we'll just we'll cut some more off of that, because that's pretty cool looking. I think those will look nice. Hopefully we don't lose too much with that spalting down there. You can kind of see that little section's missing from the rot, but I think that's just going to add to the character. Look pretty nice. Make some end tables or whatever. So I guess let's try to keep cutting. And as I'm going, I kind of want to like get this straightened up, so by the time, I'll take just a little bit each time and try to get it to where, I don't know, I'll probably just cut them straight, and then when I get over here by this knot, I'm going to end up cutting a final cut off the end right there just to square it up pretty much, I think. I mean, it's no big deal. It don't have to be perfectly squared, because you know, when you get lumber and you're going to make it into something, you end up, after it's been dried, you end up taking a couple inches off the end anyway, so it doesn't necessarily need to have a squaring cut done to it. Just kind of thinking out loud here. This end right here, boy, it's got some stuff growing out the end of it. That's nasty looking. So yeah, whenever you put it in the kiln and dry it, I'll probably dry this stuff, like I'll air dry it until probably the beginning of next summer or so, and then in the summertime we'll put it in the kiln and let it get really hot, unless I get a wood-fired stove set up, some way to heat this up and get it to about 150 degrees or so. I think you have to get up to 130 in order to kill all the bugs, but you want to kill all the bugs, and I don't know if the heat will kill the fungus, but I know it will stop the fungus growth. So you kind of run into that with any wood. It'll if it's left out long enough, it'll start growing fungus in it. So let's get back to cutting. Well, I kind of messed up on that one. I really started cutting crooked with that on that cut. It's no big deal. That's why I'm cutting them nice and thick, so that way when we surface them with the router, we'll get them nice and flat and parallel. That'll be all right. So a little bit of waste there, no big deal. I try to cut it as straight as I can. I mean, that's about all you can ask for trying to, you know, cut freehand. It's pretty tough, you know. If I had like a 3-foot bar, I could probably cut all the way through that whole thing, or maybe a 4-foot bar, I'd cut through it, and then all I got to do is focus on keeping the bar straight and just cut right straight through it, and it would be really nice. And you could actually be good enough at that to make it to where you don't have to necessarily do surfacing. You could probably go in with some sandpaper on a belt sander and start off with belt sander, and then move to your DA sander and go, you know, work through the grits, and it'd look pretty nice. So anyways, this stuff looks pretty cool still yet, so I'm gonna keep cutting. Well, so far we've got 5 of these cookies out of it. I can probably get 2 more, but I don't really think I need to record all that. So as you can see, they're starting to get a little more round. They still got the spalting in them coming in from this side here. I think those will be pretty nice end tables. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do for the legs or the base of them, but I was kind of thinking about taking some of these smaller logs and using those as the base. I guess it'd kind of look like a mushroom, but I'll have to find some smaller logs that have a flare at the bottom or something, and see if we can do that with some of them. And the other ones we'll probably just make like a tripod type base for them or something like that. I don't know. And I might even look on the internet and see if I can find some metal legs or something, or maybe even make my own for them. So anyways, I thought you guys would enjoy watching me cut up some cookies today. Hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you want to follow along with all the different projects and stuff that I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon, and make sure you click the one that says to get all notifications, so you can be sure to hopefully get all the notifications. I know YouTube's a little funny about how they give out or send out notifications. I know a lot of channels I'm subscribed to, sometimes I don't get notifications for especially like live chat and stuff like that. It'll be, you know, an hour or 2 later I get a notification for it, so that's kind of a bummer. But I mean, we can only do what we can do. And here comes the rain. I kind of figured that was coming, so I guess I'm gonna kind of get everything put up and go inside. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.